Hey, it's Vana, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, ladies and gentlemen. In the last episode, we were doing the Dark Brotherhood. What else is new? We're actually on my favorite quest in the entire game. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, shall we? Recipe for Disaster. I've been tasked with killing the gourmet, but only one person knows the famous chef's true identity and location, a man named Anton Varan. I must get this information from Anton Varan and then kill him, because why not? It's the Dark Brotherhood. I mean, that's what we do. Question Anton Varan, and if we take a look where that is telling us to go, it's actually way back in the back of Markarth. And if you know anything about Skyrim, anything at all, is this who I think it is?
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
I believe you already asked me about this. No, I haven't.
Seems no one in this city has. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
Thank you for your time.
And like I said the last time, he will give us a quest if we say, I'll help, but, yeah. So we need to go, what I was saying is that if you know anything about Skyrim, in the way back, there's always going to be a palace or something that you can activate. And here we have Understone Keep. I think it's the coolest palace out of them all. Let's head inside and I'll show you exactly why that is. So this palace is the coolest of them all. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively start talking because hopefully the loading screens are not going to be too long.
Don't bother with
What are you hiding?
Useless. I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
And that's actually another Daedra quest that we can start by talking to this guy. But we've got bigger fish to fry. This is the coolest palace of them all because it's in a dwarven ruin. Isn't that amazing? And also, if we head over here, there's a really nice section where I used to drop all of my trash. I'd always come to Markarth because I knew that they had, number one, an alchemical lab, and number two, an arcane enchanter. And so I would drop everything into that river.
I'm trying to think here.
I just wanted to know if you needed anything.
No, nothing at all.
Are you sure?
Stop bothering me, I can't.
Okay, now we need to head to the back here. And I'm sitting far too close, I just realized. I'm going to drag my mic a little bit. So if you hear a little rumble, that's my mic being dragged. Okay, yeah, this monitor is too close to my face. Anyways, let's go ahead and go back here, which hopefully will be where Anton is. I was going to say hiding, but he's not really hiding. He doesn't know about his ultimate demise just yet. And we've got a set of doors here, which is going to be absolutely wonderful. Hi there.
Yes, for the 100th time. I am a Breton. I was born in High Rock, and then I came here. I am not a Richman.
I know who you are, Anton, and where you're from.
Who are you? What do you want?
The gourmet. Who is he? Where is he?
The gourmet? Never. I don't know what led you here, but nothing will betray my trust. I'll take the secret of the gourmet's identity to my grave.
For the Dark Brotherhood, that can be easily arranged.
The Dark Brotherhood? Now, wait a minute. Let's not get hasty. I mean, surely my friend wouldn't want me to endanger my own life, right? Look, his name is Balagog Grohlvana. He's an orc. The gourmet's an orc. He's staying at the NIGHTGATE Inn. That's all I know. Now you'll let me go, right?
I'm afraid not. Loose ends and all that.
No. Oh, please, no.
Please fight me. Please fight me. No. Don't leave. I was hoping that by saying that he would actually just try and fight me, as everyone in Fallout usually does. But I guess the people in the Fallout universe are far more hardy, whereas the people in Skyrim have a bigger sense of security. You know what I mean? So I think we're not going to be able to get out of this one without a... Oh, there's other people here. Hi. I did not see you guys. Don't mind this. Wait. Only 40 bounty. Oh, nope, there's 1,000. Okay, let's loot him quick before the guards come. Apple pie, I'll go ahead and eat that. Your last creation, culinary creation. Give me that, give me that, give me that. And take me away, coppers. Hi. Yeah, killed a man. You guys know how it goes. No, you don't have to do that. Just go ahead and talk. Okay. What is happening right now? Sometimes they just don't talk to you. I think we need to, like, take out her stuff and put... Nope, that's not working either. Alright, well, let's take out healing. I think we just need to leave this place and, like, walk outside. That's usually what it takes. Oh, God, heal! Okay, it wasn't activating for a second. This guy's just chilling. Doesn't even care. Oh, there he goes. Okay, let's get out of here. Hopefully...
crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
You know what? We should have a lot of gold by now. We could go ahead and do that if we wanted to. I'm not sure how much, but I really don't like going to jail. All right, let's do the 1,000 and then see how much gold that we have, because we did a lot of the Dark Brotherhood quests, so we should have a decent amount now. I'll pay off my bounty.
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Well, of course. Yeah, I don't think I have any stolen goods. There was a time where I would steal everything when I first started getting into Oblivion, but now I really generally try not to steal anything, and I actually said generally instead of genuinely for once. Anyways, let's take a look at number 1, how much gold that we have. We have 10,000 gold. Okay, so every time we go to jail like that and pay the bounty or the fee or whatever, we lose 1/10 of our gold, and that's not what I want to do. So, yeah. Kill Balagog Grow Nolab, who of course is the gourmet. I love that part of this quest too, just because if you had to pick a race for what would be the gourmet, it would not be an orc. That's why it's comical, you understand it. It would make more sense for them to be, for the gourmet to be a Breton, because Breton, as Anton was saying, Bretons are known for their culinary skills. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is that, yes, Bretons usually have French-sounding names, and when I was going through that little spiel about how I know... Spiel? About how I know, like, usually what someone is based on their name. I totally forgot that, yeah, Bretons are usually named after French names. And that's why we had Anton Veron, so, yeah. So let's go to the NIGHTGATE Inn, which is in this direction. Luckily, we have Shadowmere. It's almost like Astrid gave us this horse, knowing we'd have to walk quite a bit to get to our destination with this specific quest. Did they add... Yeah, they had on-horse or mounted combat in Oblivion. I think it was an update, though? I don't really remember. And in this game, you can see there's not really anything, unless... I could have swore with Dawnguard they added mounted combat. I may be mistaking my memories, though. We don't really have any actual weapons to equip to try it. I guess you can't fire magic from a horse, which doesn't really make sense. We should be able to do that. But regardless, here's the NIGHTGATE Inn, and we need to kill Ugrog, whatever his name is. Fun fact, we don't actually want to head inside there. We want to wait. What time is it? Let's wait 12 hours. And he should come outside, and that's where we want to kill him, because we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or 1 orc with 1 spell, but you know what I mean. Alright, so hopefully he'll be outside now, and indeed he is. Isn't that wonderful? And look at this! He's totally isolated, just staring at the lake. And if you remember, even though it's not telling us now, we needed to hide his body. Let's talk to him first.
Whatever it is, I'm sure I can't be of help. I'm just here on holiday.
Oh, I'm sure. Soon the Emperor will die, murdered by the gourmet.
What? The Emperor? But Oh, by the gods. No, you can't do this. You can't.
Oh, but I can, I'm afraid. And that's not Fireball, so hold on, just let me switch spells real quick, gourmet. Adios, muchacho! Okay, so usually, wow, he got launched, and you can see we didn't even get the optional objective to drag Balagog's body into a hiding place, which of course is going to be the lake because our fireball just launched him into it already. We have the gourmet's writ of passage. By order of His Eminence Emperor Titus Mede II, the possessor of this writ of passage, known throughout the Empire as the celebrated chef and author, the Gourmet, is granted full and unrestricted access to any areas, information, or supplies necessary to fulfill the duty of the Emperor's personal cook. And if you're not really getting what's going on here, it's very lucky for us as a Dark Brotherhood assassin that no one knows the true identity of the Gourmet, or at least it's not known nationally, because now we can just assume his identity, and no one is none the wiser. I think that's mistaken, but except for Anton, who of course lies dead. So let's go ahead and take that. Let's take 40 gold, and let's make sure no one sees this guy. We'll drag him into the center of the lake, and his head's kind of popping out there, but hey, it's a video game and we've completed the prerequisites. So let's go ahead and report back to Mr. Festus Krex. And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this yet, but Festus Krex is like the best name ever for like a Dark Brotherhood wizard. I mean, they could not have thought of a better name, I think, in my opinion. Anyways, once again, back into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, where we need to report to Mr. Krex, as I've stated, and then we will see what we need to do next. That wasn't it. I mean, that's definitely a part of why I like that quest so much, because you have to drag his body. I love that, and even in a game, if it's not something that will actually help you, I think Metro Last Light, could you drag bodies? I forget if you could or not, but I would always do that. I would play every mission stealthily, and then I would drag their bodies if you could. I do know, though, that in Metro Last Light, you could extinguish light sources by shooting them with a silencer or whatever, and I would do that for every single light. That game was truly made for me. I loved it. Anyways, Festus is up here. Get out of bed, buddy.
So, the prodigal murderer returns. And the gourmet?
Dead.
So I gathered. It seems a certain orc has disappeared, which means you not only killed the gourmet, but disposed of the body as well. You've got the writ of passage too, I see. Splendid. Splendid. Ah, and word has come in from Markarth that the keep's cook has met an untimely demise. You performed your duties to the letter.
Well, that's what I do. You would expect any less from the listener?
I was wrong about you. I see that now. Maybe we all were. Here's your payment, and a little something else as well, from me. Consider it my way of apologizing for being so damn curmudgeonly. It's called the Night Weaver's Band. I wore this for years. I want you to have it now. It'll give your magic and sneakiness some much-needed oomph. Now, you'd better get a move on and see Astrid. It's time. Time for the final stage of this grand and glorious operation.
Okay, now usually I write off the Night Weaver's Band because I never play mages, but this time... Oh boy, I can't wait to see what it actually does because I'm forgetting at the moment. Night Weaver's Band, sneaking is 10% better. Destruction spells cost 10% less to cast. Now, you just have to ask yourself, does that stack? We're going to go ahead and say yes, and it's going to be better than the Ring of Minor Alteration. Also, I've been reading the comments, and apparently there are ways to cheese every type, or every school of Magicka. With Alteration... Oh, what was it? I forget now. Okay, one is Soul Trap on a dead body. That way works, but I believe that's Conjuration, right? And then Alteration was Telekinesis, I think, which we don't have yet. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Or, of course, we could go to the college and see if we can buy it, but I don't think that we can. So let's equip the Night Weaver's Band. That is perfect for us, pretty much. I mean, the sneaking is 10% better. I don't think that's going to matter too much. But destruction spells, hey, more fireballs, more dead people. And that's all I can ask for, really. Let's also take out Muffle, because we need to remember to continue to raise our illusion spell, or skill, sorry, as we move from place to place and person to person. Hi there.
So it's done. You've killed the gourmet, and now Titus Mead II is as good as dead.
So it's time? We're ready to assassinate the Emperor?
Oh, yes. And I've decided you will have the honor.
I won't disappoint you, Astrid, or the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, I have the utmost faith in your success, believe me. So let's begin. Go now to Castle Dower in Solitude. Present the gourmet's writ of passage to the officer in charge, Commander Marrow. I'm sure you remember him. You'll gain unrestricted access to the kitchens, and then the Emperor. You're posing as a chef, so you'll be able to poison his meal rather easily.
Which poison should I use?
Here, take this. It's called Jaren root. All it takes is one taste, and the effects are quite immediate. The Emperor will be serving Sithis before he even knows he's dead. Once Mead has been killed, escape through the upper door and across the bridge. I've arranged for it to be unguarded once the alarm is sounded. Now go, my friend. Go and fulfill your destiny as listener.
Anything else before I set off?
It took all the favors, bribes, and blackmails I could muster, but I've secured your exit out of the keep. Just follow my instructions, and the Dark Brotherhood will be back on top. All thanks to you, listener.
And that I will do.
Farewell.
Now, even though I love this quest, I do have a complaint with it. We can actually read the Gourmet's book, An Unusual Taste, I believe it's called, and we can figure out how to make his stuff. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. And I really wish they just programmed something into the game where a different outcome happened if you followed the recipe to the T. Like, no one suspected anything, but anyways, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. To kill an empire, using the writ of passage issued to the chef known as the Gourmet, I must enter Castle Dower and play the part of the culinary master who is scheduled to prepare a feast. This will be my opportunity to assassinate the Emperor using any tools at my disposal. Report to Commando. Let's just call him Commando. Report to Commando. Who, of course, is the father of Gaius Morrow, who we killed in cold blood. Even though all of his people saw us do that, they still don't know that I'm the one that constructed the forgery. Well, Astra technically is, but you know what I mean. So, whatever, we'll take it. Did I hear a dragon? There it is! There's the dragon! It's a very small dragon. Hi there!
Stop right there. The tower is off limits until further notice.
Show Morrow the Gourmet's writ of passage.
What's this now? Order of His Eminence, possessor of these papers. The Gourmet. By Azra. The Gourmet. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. We had no idea who to expect. You understand. You're not dressed as I would have suspected. But please, don't let me keep you. Proceed to the kitchen straight away. Gianna, the castle chef, has been eagerly awaiting your arrival.
I wonder if you were wearing a chef's hat, like you could have looted it from Anton, the chef's hat and the chef's tunic or whatever. I wonder if his dialogue would have changed. That's the type of game design I absolutely love, when they have such a attention to detail. And that's not Bethesda's strong suit, but at the same time I feel like the dialogue would have changed. I feel like that's too much of a blunder for that not to happen.
On another delivery. I told you people our stocks are fine. Now put whatever you have over there, then get out.
You misunderstand, for I am the Gourmet.
The Gourmet? Oh, finally. When I heard the Gourmet was being brought in to cook for the Emperor, I could hardly believe it. It's just...
Yes?
You're a high elf? Oh, I never would have guessed it. So many of your recipes are clearly aimed at the common folk. It just seems...
Silence! I am ready to prepare the grand feast.
Oh, well, actually, you're not. Wearing a chef's hat, I mean. There's one right over there on the shelf. You can't very well cook without it.
Right, of course. Silly me. I love this part, because, yeah, we put on the chef's hat. And this is what we look like now. Wait a second. Why are we not wearing anything? What in the world? We didn't go to jail. What the hell? Okay, are we missing anything else? We have the Archmages. I'm really not remembering why those are not equipped. Let me just make sure that we're not missing anything else. Oh yeah, Morokai, definitely. No, we definitely had this stuff on when we killed Anton. Why would we not have this on now? I am not sure. That is really weird. And then we need the two Thalmor boots and Thalmor gloves that are... enchanted, and also the Galder amulet and the Nightweaver's band. Okay, that was really weird. Anyways. Oh, wait, I just realized. Oh, because... Oh, equipping the chef's hat unequips this stuff, but it should only unequip Morokai. This is really weird, but okay, whatever works. Are we ready to cook now?
just look at you. Absolutely brilliant. Now you're just as I imagined.
Am I? Enough! The gourmet is here to cook, not talk. Let us begin.
Oh, yes, but of course. The Emperor has requested your signature dish, the potage le magnifique. I've taken the liberty of getting it started. But the cookbook only says so much, and everyone makes the potage differently. I would be honored if we could make it the gourmet special way. The base broth is already boiled. We can get started right now. So, which ingredient should I add next?
So this is what I was talking about. You can read the book, and I believe it doesn't line up. It doesn't tell you exactly what to put in, so you can just do whatever you want. We have carrots, a sweet roll, and remain silent. Obviously, carrots would be the supreme option here if we were going the legitimate way. A sweet roll, I don't know how that would work, but, you know, we are the gourmet for a reason. Or we could remain silent, which, to be honest, I don't really remember what happens. And because of that, that's what I'm going to pick.
Oh, I get it. This is a test, right? You want to see how well I know the potage le magnifique. Well then, I think a pinch of frost salt should do the trick, right? Now what? My choice then? Oh, very well. I think we should add some chorus eggs for additional flavor.
Yeah, let's add some bug eggs.
Okay, let me see. Thistle, yes, let's try that. Just a sprig or two. My choice? All right then, tomatoes. Simple, yet infinitely flavorful. Don't you agree? Well, I have to say, the stew seems done. Add anything else and we may dilute the distinct flavors. So, is that it?
So interestingly enough, you don't actually have to put the jarus, or the whatever it's called, the jarus root, inside, jarrin root, there it is, yeah. We don't actually have to do that. We can say this and serve it, and then we can just use a fireball if we wanted to. You can kill him however you want. This is just, you know, the way it's kind of pushing you towards, and that's the fun way. So there's one final ingredient here. Add this. And fun fact, you can actually eat that. It's an alchemical ingredient, so you can eat it and figure out what, you know, the first thing would be. But I'm 99% sure it kills you instantly. I remember trying it once, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, you just go, "Ugh!" And then you die. You know how deaths happen in Skyrim. There's one final ingredient here. Add this.
Oh? What is this? Some kind of herb? Are you sure? The potage tastes perfect as it is. Any other ingredient might...
Now, Gianna. Who's the gourmet here?
I'm sorry. Of course, it's your most famous recipe after all. All right then, your secret ingredient's been added. And if I may say so, it has been an honor getting a chance to prepare a meal with, well, the best chef in the entire Empire. I'll carry the stew pot and lead the way up to the dining room. I'm sure the Emperor and his guests are dying to meet you.
Dying to meet you, get it? So yes, let's meet them as the famous gourmet with literally just a chef hat on. As we spam illusion, because you know what? Why not? No one questions your actions in an RPG. Unless it's a really good RPG. I'm trying to think. I mean, not that, you know, Skyrim is not a really good RPG, it's just that it lacks certain details, like I was saying, attention to detail. Because it's such a big game, like, if they really had the attention to detail that are in some other RPGs, you know, they wouldn't be able to make such a big, expanded game. That's just the way the world works. So I'm trying to think of another RPG that I'm thinking of. I don't know, just like, you know, Mass Effect, even though it's not really like a... What's happening? Oh, she's talking to me. Oh no, they're talking in the other room. Just like, yeah, you know, Mass Effect, even though we don't think of that as a classic RPG, the dialogue options and your choices and everything like that changes everything drastically, extremely drastically. But then, of course, you don't have the multitude of side quests and places to explore and things of that nature. Keep walking, Gianna. I'm going on a tirade here. I'm waiting on you. You don't have to keep turning around. I'm behind you.
Gods are nervous. We'll go in just a moment. Please, also, you just stand there and be amazing.
Truth is, we are in no danger whatsoever. Killing an emperor can be useful, but befriending one, now that's beneficial, as I'm sure you'd all agree. Aha! Here we are, honored guests. I present to you the gourmet. Ah, the potage le magnifique. So delicious. My friends, as Emperor, I of course reserve the right of first taste.
Yeah, pouring that shit right onto the table. Eh, Gianna?
Oh, how marvelous. Just delicious. It is
And there's
everything I
nothing
had
in that
hoped it would
bowl.
be. I think something's wrong.
Don't mind me just looting the Emperor really quick. Let me take his Emperor robes, and fine boots aren't unique, actually. I'm gonna drag his body, too, if you guys don't mind, just over there. All right, and see you later, alligators. Hope it was a meal to die for. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Luckily, Astrid cleared the way, so we should be able to just...
That man was, by far, the most insufferable decoy the Emperor has ever employed. I'm glad he's dead, but I'm even happier that you killed him. You, an assassin for the Dark Brotherhood, just made an attempt on the Emperor's life. Would have succeeded had it been the real man. Surprised? So was I when a member of your family came to me with a plan. We worked out a deal, you see, an exchange. I get you, and the Dark Brotherhood gets to continue its existence. But you know what? I've changed my mind. How about this? I kill you, and butcher each and every one of your miserable little friends. Your sanctuary's being put to the sword right now. That's what I think of this deal. You killed my son. All of you. And now you'll pay the price. Kill him. Make sure there's nothing left to bury.
Oh, Morrow. I feel so sad for all of your little cronies here. I do remember there's like invisible walls on the left and right of this bridge. So I'm going to attempt to shout these guys off of it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I guess we'll see, though. Oh, my God. That guy went flying. Never mind. I was totally wrong. Holy shit. Okay. Where's my fire? No. Give me that. Thank you. All right, buddy. Nice try. And you in the distance there, if you could just wait one second. Come on, Nightweaver's band. Thank you. And there you go. Let's loot them. Give me that cheese wedge. Delicious. And how about you? Thank you. And of course we can't forget, since now we know there are no invisible walls. If you could just... Wait. Was that an invisible wall? Maybe it's only on the right. Yeah, there is an invisible wall there. Okay, how about the left? Yeah, there's one there too, it would seem. It looks like we just launched him at such an angle that he was able to, like... Well, whatever. I'll take it. It works. Okay, now I believe we need to escape Solitude. Not sure if there's going to be...
Against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Oh, really? I think if we get out of this, we might be able to get rid of this bounty. I'm going to try it. I'd rather die than go to prison. I don't want to kill you guys, though. I don't want to add to that bounty. You guys can attack me if you'd like. Just, you guys know where the exit is? Is it this way, or, nope, that's to the Blue Palace. All right. You guys can go ahead and... this is like deja vu. I feel like we've been doing this before, you know? No, don't hit me with that. I'm going to go ahead and dodge this way if you don't mind. And this way, and this way, and this way. Ha-ha! Missed me. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. But really, I'm Adronach, an all-powerful wizard. That's only level 17, but don't worry, by the end of this Let's Play, we'll be far greater than that. Okay, time to equip Whirlwind Sprint, even though it's only on the first level. But look at that! It's a little distance, and now we're going to spam that back button until we can fast travel. I don't think it's going to happen until we get a little bit further, back to basically where we were before. There we go. Okay, and now let's fast travel to, well, we're supposed to go to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, but I don't want to do that just yet. We're going to go to Riverwood, because if we go there, some things are going to happen, and we have to end this episode here. And that's what we will do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next... Oh, what, dragon? Okay. Where? What's happening right now? Or is it... Oh, it's actually some vampires. All right, well, anyways, yeah, we're going to end this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, we will head back to the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary and hopefully save all of our friends. I'll see you guys there. Adios.